Right, look at what we've done. We're just trying to find another gap here. Just bear with us. We found the lioness, and she has a kill. Haha. I don't think we're gonna. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. Okay, hold on. Hold on tight. No, come back. Hold on. Oh, that's a bump. They've just gone in there. Oh, there she is. She's got some of the kill still. Are we still live? Willow? We still live, right? Oh, sorry, I didn't know if I bumped my radio as we went through that dip. That's so cool! How cool was that? Sorry, I didn't want to say anything because the sounds were so amazing. So that's what I thought initially was going to happen. Like when we first found the lioness, because the male lion was sort of trotting after her, and then he flopped down in the grass and then just jumped up and then obviously started chasing her, which is crazy. I'm just trying to figure out in here where they've gone now. Let me turn around. To keep coming, you'll see her just walking at the back. There she goes. It actually looks quite whimsical down in this little drainage line over here, with all the tamboti trees behind the dam, and I was hoping that, you know, they might come out into the open and be along the stream, and it would just be such a stunning scene. She's going through the tamboti thicket now. She's in there. There she goes. She's in the center of the frame. She's just paused for a moment. You might be able to see her. Katie, you said a proper feline Friday. Yeah, and it's World Wildlife Day as well. What a scene. It couldn't be more perfect. I'm just trying to figure out. I think she's just moved off. You can see her in the top left-hand corner every now and then. Something moves. I don't know if it was her tail that was swishing, but I can't see her now. But I don't think, yeah, I don't know where Steve should go, because he's not going to be able to pass me, unfortunately, and everything seems to be happening on the other side of the dam, on the northern side of the dam. Come on, girl, you're going to pop out. At least this lioness ate most of whatever she caught. It could have been a baby impala, an impala lamb, I should probably call it, which is not much of a meal. But when she got up and sort of ran with the carcass, it didn't look like there was much left on it anyways. So I think she got most of it. I'm just checking in there with my binoculars now to see if I can sort of spot her. It's a bit easier than looking on the monitor. Michelle, it could quite have well been the leopard's kill, absolutely, that the lioness stole, 100%. We'll never know, though. I mean, if we see that leopard and if we are able to find it again, or Steve can find it, and it does have a big belly, then yes, absolutely, we can definitely go with that version. But for now, we just don't have enough information as to who caught it, who is feeding on it. But also a lioness eating something like a young impala is going to go down very quickly. It's not going to last. Now it's going to be a little bit on the bumpy side, unfortunately, because we've got the leopard. Hello, girl. And it does seem to be Tlalamba. Hello. Now she's scent marking, as if to say to the lions, "Ha, this is what I think of you." No, I'm just teasing, obviously. They not necessarily competing with one another when it comes to, you know, the scent marking type of thing. Obviously, they're competing for food. But I'm glad that she's come out. I'm going to keep up with her because she's notorious for giving people the slip. Everything in the last, what's the time? 8:15. Sure. Last minute madness. Perfect, just the way that I like it. I love chaos. It seems to... Oh, she's trotting. What is she seeing? Look at her. Where are you going? Okay, we'll carry on. I don't know why she's trotting away like that. I don't know if there's maybe more lions. And she's just like... Momo, you've agreed and you said last minute madness for the win. I'm just carefully going to move through here because you don't know where the rest of the pride is. And obviously Tlalamba's senses are far more heightened than what mine are. I'm quite useless. And last thing I want to do is I don't want to put her in an awkward situation, so I will keep my distance from her. Can't see her anymore. She could have just crossed this drainage though. Oh, she's in the tree. Oh, Taylor, leopards can climb trees. Look at me staring on the ground the entire time. And meanwhile, I forget, that they're very talented as to going up. I wonder if she can see more of the lions. She is obviously looking in one direction, not the band. Let's see what her next move is. So it's a nice vantage point out there. She obviously feels quite comfortable in that tree. She's in a marula, and it has a very, very steep trunk to it, which would be, difficult for a lion to try and climb, but not impossible. So she doesn't want to get herself pinned up in the tree either. So I think what she'll do, you can see she's slightly panicked. She's panting heavily. She's obviously a little bit on the stressed side. I don't blame her. I'd be very stressed. And if the lions obviously come towards her or coming in this direction, then she will want to maybe move quite quickly. But for the moment, that is a good place to be. She's sort of staring back towards where we were sitting on the dam wall, if you're wondering. Ray, I completely agree with you. You said this is why I love the bush, because you always can expect the unexpected. Absolutely. That's why I was so thrilled, It's so funny. Not everything, obviously things happen for a reason. I'm a firm believer in that. But, every route that I took this morning, it all worked out perfectly. Like we had a little bit of some troubles with the camera, just an easy fix. And if it wasn't for all of those things that happened this morning, I probably wouldn't have gone back and checked for the lions again, down towards Baobab Dam, and then I might have done a different route, you know what I mean? So, I'm kind of glad that every little glitch or mishap that you kind of have along the way, it really sort of steered me in the right direction. And I'm glad that we bumped into those landowners that they told me where they saw the tracks that didn't cross. It's always best to just go and double check for yourself. Well, I often go and just double check for myself because I have severe trust issues. And this time it really paid off, which was great. I mean, I can't believe that I spotted Tlalamba in the grass like that, because she was basically invisible. I just saw tiny little ears, like this silhouette. If you were watching last night and you saw the African wildcat sighting we had, it was like that, but during the day. So, her cover, her entire shape of her body was shot. It was like she wasn't even sitting there. It was amazing, just sort of a dark shape amongst the grass.